and let us know who you are cheering on. Here's your feature lineup for the 14th Annual Port City Kickoff at Oswego Speedway. Starting on the pole from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, in the CPR Motorsports Exide Battery Double Nickel, number 55, Steady Steve Callahan. Callahan on the pole, looking for his first Port City Kickoff win. Outside row number 1, also looking for his first Port City Kickoff win. He hails from Mexico, New York. He drives the Walker's Cleaner and Tuxedos, number 38. Watch for that silver bullet of Kyle Clark. Kyle the Cobra Clark, outside row number 1. Inside row number 2, from Pulaski, New York, driving the first to finish race servers, number 35. Your reigning SUPRS non-wing champion. It's Rocket Rob Warren. Warren in the 35 starts third. Outside of him in the number 41. Your defending Port City Kickoff winner from Carrollton, Ohio, in the Icings on Top CPR Motorsports Mayfield Missile. It's Keith. Put one on you, Powell. Powell looking to get to the front from his 4th starting position here tonight. All of those drivers finished in the top 2 positions of their heat races. They got their handicaps back. Here's the guys that didn't, and this is the way they'll start. On the inside of row number 3, driving the number 42, Dowker Titanium Roadster, sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang, Carl Banzai Becker. Becker in the 42, keeping the Midwest tradition going. On the outside in row number 3, driving the number 25, RW Woodworking, B&G Racing Photos, Bob Gangwer. Bob Gangwer in the number 25, your 2009 Port City Kickoff winner. Now we move to the last row. On the inside, starting in 7th, in the Kenwa Auto Supply, number 10, Michigan Hill Gang member Gary Waldron. Muttley starts 7th, rounding out the field here tonight. Got a long ways to go to get to the front. He can get it done driving the Star Speedway, number 7. From Stoneham, Massachusetts, it's Nelson Rodriguez. Rodriguez rounds out the field. Now, folks, here's some statistics for you. Only 3 drivers have ever won this race multiple times. You've got to go back 7 years before you see a different winner or the same winner. And that was Ray Sand Jr., who won it in 2010 and then again in 2015. In between those wins, there's been 7 different winners. So let's see if the tradition keeps going here tonight with a first-time winner. Steve Callahan and Kyle Clark got a great opportunity to get it done here at Oswego Speedway. Field is getting the final instructions, getting ready to go. Buckle in, kick back, get ready to roll with the original Supermodified Sim Racing sanction here at Oswego Speedway, the home of the Supermodifieds. Oh, what a beautiful sight, that sun setting over turn 1 in upstate New York. If you ever get a chance to go to the real Oswego Speedway, we sure do advise it because it's one of the most beautiful racetracks in the country and the only place where you can see real super modified racing on a weekly basis. So it's Callahan and Clark on the front row. Callahan in the 55, Clark in the 38 with the white roll cage. Keep your eyes on him. He has been so fast in warm-ups and practice. Then on the inside, it's Rocket Rob Warren and Keith Powell. Row number 3. Becker and Gang. Row 4, Waldron, Rodriguez. Here they come.
Green flag, go, 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 go.
The Port City Kickoff 50 is on track and green as they fly through turn number 1. Up front, it was Callahan with a great start, but here comes Warren already from 3rd starting position. Rocket Rob Warren goes down to the bottom of Steve Callahan. It's like a repeat of the heat race. Callahan gets a little loose, tries to protect the lead. Warren gives him room. Oh, wow, Callahan jumps back across the track, and Clark is sideways in turn 3. Somehow, what a save by Kyle Clark on lap number 2. This is all in the first 2 laps of racing, all this action, folks. Now Clark settles in a little bit. A lot of sparks still off of 41. These guys with full fuel loads for 50 laps. A lot of weight up there. Anyhow, the tires hold out here tonight. A little earlier start time than normal. Warren takes the lead from Steve Callahan, and now he's going to try to march away. Cal Clark seems to feel a little bit of urgency as well here on lap number 9, still early in the race. And he thinks looking like he wants to get around Powell as quickly as possible to keep Warren from running away here in Oswego. Rodriguez and Becker behind Gangler. That's the second half of the field. Gangler still in striking distance, but back about 3 car lengths of Keith Powell, running in 5th. Powell in 4th, Clark in 3rd. Callahan now sees Warren start to put a car length in between those 2 cars up front in 1st and 2nd. Cal Clark struggling right now on lap number 12. Here comes Keith Powell. Couple laps, and he does it again down the front stretch, gets into the back end of the 55. That gets a little dicey right there, folks. Lap 13. Let's hope it's not unlucky. This race has been going pretty good here with Green Flag Racing. Callahan was on turn 2 that time by Rob Warren. Starting to put some distance between him and the rest of the field right now. Lap number 14 at Oswego Speedway. You're enjoying SUPRS Live on SUPRS.net and on Twitch. Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. Racing online to help injured Supermodified drivers. And we'll feel a little racy on Powell as he struggles now. Clark slides high, trying to work a pass, it looks like, trying to figure out where Callahan's weaknesses are as Callahan's
yellow flag, back it down.
Contact. Clark goes around as well. Powell and Gangler snake their way through. Oh man, what a race. I was there for the first 19 laps. And we've got parts everywhere. And it looks like they're off of the 55 of Steady Steve Callahan. And that all was set up when Callahan got a little bit loose down in 3 on turn entry in the middle of 3 and 4 then. And the car came back across the nose of Clark. Clark really nowhere to go. He was up against the hub rail and ends up in the left rear of Callahan, sends him around and up into the outside wall. Callahan in the pits to make repairs, losing a lap. A tough way to start the season there. Clark a couple of times had backed out of it and given him room, and it sure looked as though that they were going to make it through. The guy's doing a great job out there. Well, let's see what happens here on the restart, folks. A couple of cars got a little bit of damage out there after that incident.
Green flag, go, 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 go!
And Ward with a good restart, but Powell with a good restart as well. Making his SUPRS comeback here tonight. Been out of it for a little while. This time by the stripe, we're halfway home. 25 in, 25 go here at the Port City Kickoff at Oswego. Warren with the lead, and Powell, Gang, Waldron. Clark back up into 5th after the early incident on lap 18. Three former winners of the Port City Kickoff running 1, 2, 3 right now. Warren, Powell, Gang, Waldron in 4th. Clark working on Waldron. looks like the 42 of Carl Becker. Clark goes to work on Gary Waldron now. Looks to try to move into 4th position. Still enough time for him to try to get back onto the podium after running up there early in the race before his incident with Steve Callahan. And Waldron slides high. Clark goes by in 4th position as the top 3 come up to lap the 42 of Carl Bonsai Becker. Becker doing a great job, stays high and out of the way.
Yellow flag, back it down.
Caution flag out here to swing for the 2nd time today. Moving down the backstretch. Looks like the 7 of Rodriguez goes around. 12 laps to go. That was a pretty good run there. So Rodriguez getting a little bit loose here with just about 12 laps to go. Well, this should be interesting, folks. Keep your eyes on the top 3 or 4. Now, Clark in 4th position behind Gangwer in the 25. He's hungry. He wants to get back up there. Gary Waldron did a good job in 5th. And Callahan.
Green, 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 green.
12 laps to go here at the Port City Kickoff. Warren takes off, but Powell feels some pressure from Gangler. Gangler feeling pressure from Clark. On the backstretch, hits the wall. Clark goes back into the 3rd place. Five laps to go, this time by the stripe. Just 5 to go. Rob Warren, Keith Powell, Kyle Clark, your top 3. that elite club, Miles Max and Ray Sand, John Davidson as multi-time Port City Kickoff winners. Warren comes out turn number 4, sees the white flag fly. One more time around, he's got it in the bag. Here at Oswego, Rob Warren, your defending SUPRS Goldcrest non-wing champion. Down the back chute he goes. Through 3, coming into 4. Out of turn 4 onto the front stretch, Rob Warren, your Port City Kickoff winner. Keith Powell second, Kyle Clark on the podium in third. Then it's Gangworth, Waldron, Rodriguez, Callahan, and Becker. So just a couple of cautions, blowing this one down. Pretty good run, all in all. As your top 3 go to the podium. You don't want to go anywhere because we'll have some post-race interviews for you. Come back right after the break for SUPRS Live here at Oswego Speedway, and let's hear what the winners have to say.